Hey, what's going on everyone? Matthew from therighttrader.com back today with another cryptocurrency video. Today I'm going to be talking about Ripple, updating you all on my thoughts where I think it'll be heading here in the next couple of weeks, because it did get a massive price increase, went all the way up to the second spot with a market cap of over $100 billion. It is become, a very large cryptocurrency now. That's not to say that it's overvalued, because I do think that Ripple will continue to do well in 2018. And I actually like its many advantages that are things like its high transaction speeds, low costs. I think that that's a really big selling point in today's market environment where Bitcoin is struggling with those issues. So I think that Ripple is well placed as far as that is concerned, and it also has a lot of big money backing it, for better or for worse. So, that explains the price increase in part. But if we take a look at what's been happening, the price went up drastically. We can see this on the more detailed chart. I'll go over that in a bit more detailed. But it's been basically going up nonstop since its breakout of above 35 cents. And a lot of the recent price pumping has come from BitThumb, right, Korean exchange, where it's actually trading all the way up to $3.86. There was some news today as well that Coinbase will not be adding new cryptocurrencies soon. And I'm going to go over that in just a second. Otherwise, just to go over some of the numbers here, it's at a $117 billion market cap. I see this as definitely a bit on the higher side for the time being, considering how quickly it reached that size. Like I said, Bitcoin is definitely facing some troubles. I think that the problems that it has will kind of continue throughout 2018, definitely cause some concern. But for now, it is still king, and it is still the main trading pair. So until some of that changes, it's going to continue to be at that first spot. And for the market cycles, it'll be, and of course there will continue to be these market cycles where Bitcoin starts pumping and altcoins fall, and of course the turnover where altcoins start doing well and Bitcoin falls. So currently what happened was we had all the altcoins that started going up, Bitcoin dropped, and now it looks like Bitcoin is going to start going back up as a lot of the altcoins fall. As you can see, a lot of the altcoins are already dropping quite a bit. And Ripple is holding on still decently, but I think it's just a matter of time before it starts falling pretty hard, as well as a lot of these other altcoins. So we're definitely going to see them shave off some of that valuation over the next coming weeks. And to talk a little bit about the news that came out today, Coinbase said that, I'm going to go over to the official blog post here. As you can see, it was posted on January 4th, which is today. They have made no decision to add additional assets to either GDAX or Coinbase, and that any statement that's contrary to that is untrue. One of the reasons why Ripple went up so much over the past weeks was because there was a pretty big rumor going around that it was going to be added to Coinbase. That's obviously dispelled now. Not to say that it might not get added in the future, who knows, I think that's possible, but for the time being, that's definitely not going to be the case. And I don't see GDAX or Coinbase adding any new assets until at least a few months, right? At least 3-4 months, maybe even halfway through 2018, and that's for several reasons. I think that for one, they just really wanted to get Bitcoin Cash on there as soon as possible because of the fork and everything, and it was a pretty rushed process. They put that on there with not much thought, it seems like. A lot of drama went on, so I think they're definitely going to take things more slowly next time around, and for those reasons, I don't think that we're going to be seeing any other cryptocurrency on Coinbase until at least a couple months, and that means that Ripple definitely won't be on there until then. And I think that it can do fine without Coinbase, but that would obviously be a big help. Now, to go over the price action here, we're going to talk about a little bit what happened. So it went all the way to a new all-time high of $3.53, put in about a double top over there, and fell quite a bit, right? We see long upper wicks, which means that buyers weren't able to sustain these higher prices above $3. Now we're back down to $2.50, kind of hanging right on our uptrend line. And seeing as this is the beginning of altcoins kind of turning bearish maybe in the short term, I think that we're going to lose this short-term uptrend line and fall quite a bit lower from here. So we can also take a look at the indicators. MACD is very overextended. We've been uptrending nonstop, not even touching that orange line in quite some time. And now it's finally topping off, rounding back down. So I think we're going to see a crossover happen and start downtrending a bit. Histogram coming down pretty quickly here, downtrending, and the RSI not able to recover that above that downtrend line, probably going to cross below the 70 line pretty shortly here. So I think that we're going to see yet another hard hit for Ripple, and that next one could push it all the way down to $2 at the very least. I think that as for this bigger pullback that I'm talking about, we're going to see it at least come back to, you know, around this middle band and this uptrend line right over here. So I would say that's going to probably be at around $1.50, right? Maybe even all the way down to $1.36. I definitely don't think we're going to be going back under $1. If there's some kind of major drama, we might test that, but I would say a reasonable range and a good area for Ripple to pull back, right? That would avoid any greater pullback in the future, would be to come back down to around $1.37, or somewhere in between that and $1.50. That would really clear things up. That would be a nice big healthy pullback that would restabilize things after the massive run up, which obviously after a run like this you have to pull back proportionally, because otherwise things are just unsustainable. And it'll really clear things up. It'll lower the market cap once again. I will personally be thinking about buying Ripple at those lower levels there. That's where I see Ripple heading here in the short term. How long will it take to get there? It could happen pretty quickly if altcoins flip, you know, in the next coming days. I would say within the next month probably. I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on Ripple. I obviously know that a lot of people don't like Ripple. It's pretty controversial. So let me know where you think it'll be heading. Just to recap, and I do want to be clear because when I make more bearish videos, there tends to be quite a bit of hate, but I'm not bearish long term on Ripple or anything like that. I just think that seeing how the market is acting, seeing how we're now entering the cycle of Bitcoin doing well, maybe Ethereum doing well also, and altcoins falling, Ripple will probably fall back to the third spot, and or maybe even fourth, you know, if Bitcoin Cash increases with Bitcoin. And just get a pullback in the short term. Afterwards, of course, when things clear up, it can restart coming back up. And I think that'll be a great cryptocurrency in 2018. Good hedge as well compared to Bitcoin, and pretty safe cryptocurrency relative to the crypto market. Of course, I'm saying that it's going to have a pretty big drop here, but I think overall for cryptocurrency, it's going to be one of the safer, larger cryptocurrencies out there. But definitely in the short term here, I think it's going to take a hit. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.